one of the scenes that I've been waiting to see animated for a while now. Not to mention some silhouettes and foreshadowing to come. I will say this though. I saw I saw it in the manga. I cannot wait to see it fully in the anime. That is one thing to keep in mind about only watchers. I'm going to give you guys a recap on the new episode of One Piece, which is episode 736. This episode right here, wow, dude, just wow. It was just crazy good. Not as good as the manga, I'm still going to admit to that, but I think it was still worthy to like grab certain attentions, you know? So, yeah, that was just like a major like a big surprise right there for me. Like no joke. So if anything else, let's go. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we have to it that Fujitora and the Marines are still bowing down to an apology to King Riku. King Riku's like, hey, don't bow, stand up, no need to do this. But Fujitora says the world needs to know the truth of what's been going on, you know? Yeah, yada yada yada. Sorry for saying that. I mean, it's been in my system for a while now. And what makes it really crazy right now is that everyone all the neighboring countries of Dressrosa saw this and makes newspapers about it and spreads around the entire world. Not to mention that we get to see a scene with Sakazuki, Fleet Admiral, or Akainu talking to the Gorosei, or the Five Elders, which he goes like, so you guys have been the one that spread out the fake news about Doflamingo. Why the hell are you gonna do something like that? I'm asking you this time not to do this again. It will shame the name of justice as me as a fleet admiral. You know that? And they go like, hey, look, we don't care about your freaking honor, alright? You're just the face of the Navy. And the Gorosei complains to Akainu like, yo, what about Aokiji, Kuzan? He left and was working with Blackbeard. How could you let that happen? Akainu's like, yo, he left on his own damn accord, okay? It ain't my problem that I have to babysit him or keep an eye on him on what he does. And later on, he gets news from a Marine saying that, Sakazuki, Gorosei, I have some news. Doflamingo is taken down by the Straw Hat Pirates and the Heart Pirates Alliance. And Akainu and Gorosei say, what? You gotta be kidding me. And throughout the world, everything changes. A war was started in a country and they had to surrender because weapons were not aboard. The devil fruits are in chaos. The underworld is pretty much in jeopardy right now. And we get to see certain scenes where like things were starting to like get a little crazy right now. Like we have to it that I think we see a silhouette around the 17-minute mark, around the 17-minute mark to the 18-minute mark. That silhouette right there. Yo, is that who I think it is? Like, seriously, all you anime onlys, I think you might guess who that person is. Not to mention a couple subordinates of Kaido ends up being upset and tries to tell Kaido, hey Kaido, we can't get any more smiles. Joker messed up big time. And therefore, yeah. And Kid, Eustace Kid, the one we saw in the Shaburi Archipelago, and he has this devil fruit ability that involves attracting metal objects, Apparently, they are happy to see that Luffy and Law actually defeated Doflamingo. But they realize that they're targeting Kaido. Not to mention, another thing too, is that, Kid mentions that, they're gonna target Shanks. And I'm thinking in my mind, hey man, I like Shanks, but I don't think you stand a chance against him. And therefore, everybody was getting happy and so forth. But this became serious. This scene I've been waiting for a long time. It was where Sakazuki and Fujitora actually argued against each other. But I'll get to that scene, but let me get to the scene with Smoker and Tashigi going to Vegapunk's lab and trying to cure up the children, And we had to it that Smoker's happy that Fujitora did such a thing because like this actually made him happy as he couldn't do anything like in Alabasta. Like you guys remember after the Straw Hat Pirates defeated Crocodile and so forth, the Navy or the government made it like it's the Navy's achievement and it's their success. They're the ones that defeated Crocodile, not the Straw Hats. The world government fooled the world like that. And this was very important right here because this is why Fujitora actually had a talk with Smoker in the backstory back then when Smoker was thinking about talking to Fujitora, you know? And yeah, getting to the scene where Sakazuki and Fujitora are talking. This is one of the scenes I've been waiting for, and I think this is why a lot of people like Fujitora as one of the top Marines, you know? Sakazuki's like, yo, what the hell is wrong with you? Why didn't you report it before you did this freaking action right now? Even the other Marines who are under Fujitora are really scared because Sakazuki's really mad. And Fujitora's like, let me tell you something. If I reported it, you would have like changed it like in the news, right? I would have guessed. But Sakazuki's like, well, cover-ups happen all the time. Changes in the places happens all the time. What you did right now is nothing more than a disgrace to justice in the system of the Navy. Fujitora argues back, you know what? If you're so interested of keeping your honor and so forth, we never had that in the first place. So why the hell are you complaining like a stupid brat right now and so forth? Well, Fujitora didn't say that, but he tells out Sakazuki like, stop complaining. It's not like we had any freaking dignity in the first place. And admitting our fault is the only way to grow up. And therefore, Sakazuki or Fleet Admiral Akainu gets really upset about this and he says, you know what? You have a lot of cleaning up to do after that, okay? But here's one thing. You better give me the heads of Straw Hat Luffy and Law. Otherwise, I will not allow you to enter any Marine base until you get me those heads. You hear me? And Fujitora says, no problem. I just wanted you to say that. That's it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention there's one scene where like there's a Marine ship called Siru, Captain Siru, talking to someone. And I know who that person who she was talking to, obviously. But apparently a new voice actor took over because that previous voice actor who did the Marineford voice actor and so forth died. I was given certain news about that long time ago. Anyways, this was a pretty nice episode. Fujitora up against Sakazuki in an argument was really, really nice. I really enjoyed that moment, and I look forward to the next couple more scenes, which I look forward to. Next episode preview, we get to see what Sabo has been doing. That is so fine, you know? Bring in those filler scenes, dude. I need to see how Sabo grew up and so forth, yada, 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 okay? Pretty cool episode and so forth, you know? I hope you enjoyed the episode as much as I did. As from a manga reader, it did a good job. It could have been better, but I think it did what it had to do. So if anything else, I'll see you guys in my next recap or so. I hope you enjoyed the episode as much as I did. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.